Real estate versus stocks, which is the better investment? My name's Jeremy Mercer. I'm the CEO of Matador Capital, and I place private equity investments into commercial real estate assets, and I'm here today to explain to you my take on stocks versus real estate. So, which one's better? I don't know that one's better, they just have different advantages of them. Pro to stocks is they're highly liquid. You can buy a stock today and sell it in the same day. You might lose, you might win. And there are little or no transaction fees in the stock now that brokerages have eliminated trade commissions. Additionally, you have the ability to use a 401k or some tax-deferred mechanism to defer your income taxes by purchasing stocks. Cons to stocks. They are much more volatile compared to real estate, and they're an emotional-based decision. Most of the stock market is traded on emotion, and you can just see that in the charts. When the sky starts falling, everybody hits sell because they are so liquid. So in a way, that is a con that they're so liquid because you can just hit the eject button whenever you want to. Stocks are really hard to feel like it's a tangible asset. Yes, you do own a piece of a company, of a larger corporation that owns assets, but when you own a piece of real estate, you can see it, you can touch it, you can go to it, you can use it. And the other thing with stocks is you're playing against institutions who do this for a living all day long. So when you play in the stock market, you're playing against professionals. So the counterpoint to that, or the pro for real estate, is that you are dealing with a singular property at a singular place. You are playing on that playing field with that specific property relative to the market around it. Additionally, real estates are a great inflation hedge. All the money right now is running to assets because of the hyperinflation that we're going through right now. Additionally, you have the ability to leverage your real estate. Now, you can also leverage stocks, but if the stock market starts falling, you will get called. As long as you're cash flowing your property or maintaining your debt on a loan, it won't get called. Real estate con is it is illiquid. Once you put your money in, it's hard to get it out. You have to go then through the selling process to get that money back, which takes time, it takes inspections, it takes marketing, it takes a lot of things to get your money back. So this is more patient capital that you're going to put into a real estate investment. And it usually has higher transaction costs and is more expensive to get into. So you can either go buy a property by yourself or you can place money into a private equity deal, but it's the same thing. When you go invest with a sponsor or anybody like that, they have a hold period. They have an idea of what the property's going to do, and it could be 2 to 3 years. And if it's a non-cash flowing property and it's a redevelopment play, it could be years before you see a return on that. But in the end, it could be a great pop. So it really depends where your money's at, what you need to do with it, and how fast you need to access it versus stocks versus real estate. I use both, but I'm heavily in real estate. I go more heavily into real estate because I know it and I understand it. If I was going to go heavier into stocks, then I would have to spend a ton of time really researching a company, understanding who the ownership is, getting on their 10K calls, all these things which I just don't have time for because my career is real estate. If your career is something else and you are just buying stocks to buy stocks, you're probably buying based off something somebody said on Twitter, which could be correct. It could be totally off. But I have the ability to do the due diligence and touch the asset that I'm going to purchase in real estate versus what I see on stocks. So my name's Jeremy Mercer. I'd love to speak with you more about this. Shoot me a DM, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let me know how I can help you understand private equity real estate investments.